Welcome back, Pokefans, to my Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke Challenge, Part 10. Last episode, we made our way to Sir Chester, and in this episode, we'll go ahead and get our 6th gym badge. Alright, here are all of my Pokemons for the gym. I've gone ahead and added Shelmet into my team. I'm not really expecting it to do much, but I guess I can just have a backup Pokemon just in case if I need. And I think the main work in this gym will be done by Centiskorch, as its fire typing will help us a lot in this ice type gym. Anyway, let's quickly enter and see how this goes. Now I think I am a level or two higher than the gym leader's Pokemon, but I think it's okay since we have only Centiskorch over here. I mean, the other Pokemons really can't do too much damage. Anyway, Hop over here is saying that he has lost, so I guess it's our turn to try and win this gym badge right over here. Anyway, I'm quite confident in I guess Centiskorch, as it's the only thing that I'm really hoping will pull me through this whole gym. So let's quickly go ahead and talk to this guy, get our Pokeball. And we can actually go ahead and talk to the gym trainer who is standing right over there. Now I do want to go ahead and explore Route 9 also in this episode, which means that we will get a chance to catch a new Pokemon into our team. That's quite exciting. Anyway, let's quickly go ahead and talk to this guy. And we are ready for this gym challenge. I think I remember the gym challenge for this one, where we do have to go through these areas with a two iron sticks, if I remember, and we should just avoid trying and falling into a pit. This is a bit trickier, as I usually just go ahead and fall into a pit most of the times, but let's see how we can actually traverse through this. Anyway, at least the first two areas don't really have fog. The much difficulty comes in the third one, where there is fog, and it's quite difficult for me to actually I guess we do have to just sense our directions. Alright, let's see how I avoid falling over here. I guess I'll be speeding this up a bit over here, as it might take some time crossing through some of these areas. Right, at least this first area is not too bad, as I was able to cross it. And here we have our first gym trainer. Alright, since this is an ice type gym, I think we can actually go ahead and defeat him pretty easily. I mean, obviously he has a Snom. I guess it's pretty easy to win against it. Anyway, he only has a Snom. At least, I mean, he could have at least evolved it. Snom is literally weak, it doesn't really do too much damage. And as you can see here, I was able to take it down in one hit. Anyway, we have defeated the first trainer, and I believe there are at least 3 more in this gym. So let's see how we cross through over here. Alright, I guess I have good luck today, and I'm not really falling into any of these holes. This is actually quite surprising. I was expecting to just, fall down and then redo this whole thing multiple times. Alright, we have crossed the first arena, and there are all the holes that we had to avoid. Alright, let's climb up and go to the second one. And this one seems to have 2 trainers. I will try and defeat both of them, just to make sure that my team members are a bit trained up. And now that I see this, I think this will take some time, considering the fact that I am really confused on which direction to really go to. I think I might fall down. Yep, just like I thought. Anyway, I guess I did have to actually make my way through the right, which I didn't really realize in the beginning, but at least we are able to find out the path. Oops, never mind. Fell down again. Alright, at least we know the path now. We have to go through here and go around this rock maybe. And quite close to the first trainer. Alright, so here we are. We have the second trainer of this gym. Let's quickly go ahead and battle her as well. Let's see what Pokemon she has. A Cloyster. Okay. I guess I should have actually switched up for this battle. I guess we will be doing that now. I guess we can actually go ahead, and I'm too afraid to go to Pikachu as it doesn't really have a good defense. So my only other choice would be just to go to Corviknight and try to see if I can defeat this Cloyster with the help of it. Now I know Corviknight is part flying type, and it will get quite hurt by the ice type moves. But I think we can actually take care of this Cloyster with the help of, I guess, Steel Wing or any other moves that we have. And of course, the minute I say this, it starts buffing its stats. Alright, I guess we are gonna see how much the Ratio Shell is gonna do. Not too bad. Okay. But I'm hoping Drill Peck will make some damage. Now that's good. I mean, we will be able to win this battle at this point. But I might have to heal my Pokemons over here. Alright, we have defeated her Cloyster. I guess this is the reason why we have to be prepared before we come, and I was definitely not prepared for a Cloyster. I think the gym leader will have one too, so I guess it will be a bit trickier. Anyway, now that I've healed my Corviknight, I think we can actually move on. And when I said move on, I didn't mean falling into that hole, but anyway, it was unavoidable at this point. And of course, I fall into another one. Well, today is a weird day. I just had really good luck in the first platform, and this second platform I'm just struggling. Anyway, we still have one more platform to go through, which has fog, and I have no idea how I'm gonna cross that. But we have a battle right here, and he has a Beartic. Now that's actually a rare Pokemon, at least for me, because I have personally never used it. But I think my Centiskorch can easily take care of it right here. One more move and I think we'll be winning this battle as well. Alright, this has been pretty good till now, and I'm actually hoping the same for the battle against the gym leader as well. Let's see how it goes. And there we have defeated Beartic. Alright. So now that we have defeated him, we do have to find our way to the stairs, which is another hassle if I am not able to actually find out which way I need to go through. If I remember, I think we need to make our way through the right over here. So let me walk around and see if I don't fall into the hole again. And we are there. Alright, so that was right. I did have to actually make my way through the right side over there. Now that we have avoided all of these holes where we could have actually fallen through, we are going to the final platform, and this is the dreadful one. As you can see, there is no visual. It's just us trying to go through with the help of the sensors. And I guess I'm panicking a bit at this point, as you can see. But I think we do have to again make our way through the right, and that's the way we need to actually go. But there should be another trainer right around here. So let me quickly battle this trainer right now. Alright, at least we were able to find the trainer. And once we defeat the trainer, I believe we have to go again back to the right side in order to avoid all of the holes. And this trainer has a Avalugg, so this is amazing. Another ice type Pokemon that I have never used. I think ice type Pokemons are the ones that I've never used. I usually go with dragon type Pokemons, which means I don't really need to catch ice type Pokemon. Now, if I remember correctly, the only time I really used the ice type Pokemon in my team would be in my Shining Pearl walkthrough. That is the first time I actually used a Frostlass in my team, and I think they're quite good. I guess maybe the next time we have another playthrough in that game, I might actually go ahead and try to get a ice type Pokemon as well. But over here, I think Avalugg is giving me some trouble. I think we can actually take it down in this next turn. And of course, my Centiskorch is paralyzed. Alright, I guess we are waiting for another turn. I don't think my Centiskorch is gonna go down over here unless it's a crit hit. But the NPC getting a crit hit is quite rare, so I guess I can actually go ahead and use my move. Alright, we have taken care of the Avalugg. Not bad. Although I don't really like ice type Pokemons, I think using them sometimes is quite cool. And I might actually use a ice type Pokemon in the next game. I guess we do have the new games that are releasing in the end of this year. That is the Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Scarlet. And I might try and use a ice type Pokemon in my team. That might be a thing. Anyway, let me quickly heal up my Pokemon. And we are almost at the end of this whole, platform. Alright, let me try and make my way through. So I'm just going around here based on my memory of when I actually played it the last time. So I'm not really sure which direction is correct. So let me actually just go through here, and I guess trial and error is the only thing I can do at this point. Alright, I guess I'm a bit stuck over there. I do have to come to the left. And I don't really remember if we have another trainer over here. As far as I remember, we don't really have any more trainers, but you never know. At least when we get the cutscene of falling down, we do see the area where we have to walk through a bit. So I guess that's the key. Anyway, let me try and run around and I guess try to find my path over here. And this is actually quite a huge area. I mean, it's not something really small to the point where, we can just make our way through. And I think I'm actually at the end of this platform. Just a few more places to go to. But of course, wherever I go, it seems to be beeping a lot, so I'm not really sure. Alright, we are at the end. Now, not really sure if we can go from this side, but I guess I was lucky. And we have made our way through this platform. Alright. I guess if you're playing this game on a daily basis or regularly, then I think you might be knowing this path. But since I haven't played this game for a year now, it was a bit trickier. But we have completed this gym mission. Alright, so this is amazing. Now we get to go ahead and battle the gym leader. I'm quite nervous on this one, but I think we are ready. I think we should be able to actually defeat her. I intentionally kept our Centiskorch over here at level 43 because I didn't want it to be too over leveled for this gym, as that's the Pokemon I will most likely use. Anyway, other than that, I think I do have some other Pokemons that will be of use for me. So let's see how this one goes. Now here we have Melanie, who is gonna be our gym leader that we're battling against. And she is having some really good Pokemons. I mean, I do admit that the trainers after the 5th gym are gonna be a bit tougher. I guess the 5th gym and after that. But let's see how we can actually defeat her Pokemons. I definitely know we can't one-shot any of our Pokemons, so we do have to at least try for 2 turns. And I guess this is it. I mean, this is gonna be our 6th gym badge. And here we go. She has a Frostmoth, which is the evolution of Snob in the beginning. And we have a Dreadnought right here. Alright, Dreadnought is a really good Pokemon against Ice type, as it does have some really good moves. Especially the Rock Tomb, since it's super effective on Frostmoth. Alright, let's see how much damage we do. And that was amazing. We were able to easily take down her Frostmoth. Not bad. That was a really good start for this gym battle, and I'm really happy. She is gonna be bringing out her Darmanitan, which is a bit tougher to defeat. But I think we can actually take it down in 2 hits. So let's see how it goes. The only thing I'm really hoping right now is the Rock Tomb doesn't miss. Because as you know, the accuracy of this move is really not that good. But we were able to one-shot the Darmanitan. Alright. We are in a roll, so 2 Pokemons down in 2 hits. And she is bringing out her Iskew. I guess that's how you pronounce it. And I think this is one of those Pokemons that is a bit trickier because of its ability Ice Phase. You will be able to see that soon over here. I do tend to usually struggle with her Pokemon. At least this Iskew. Alright, here it is, and I guess I'll go ahead and try using Flame Wheel, which I believe won't do any damage because of the ability Ice Phase. And yep, there it is. I mean, it does get a free turn of no damage, but let's see how this one goes. Thankfully, the Icy Wind didn't really do too much damage, and we should be able to recover fast because of the leftover. Alright, let's try Flame Wheel again, and this turn it used Hail. Now, Hail is pretty bad, as using Hail it can actually recreate its Ice Phase. So its ability has activated again, which means even if I use Flame Wheel this turn, it's of no use. I guess we do have to try once again, and in this turn we should be able to actually hit it. I'm hoping to take it down in 1 hit, as you know it might trouble us even more. But I guess to tell the truth, I have never used Iskew till now, not even once. So I do want to try and use it once, I guess. That's what I was thinking. But anyway, we were able to almost take it down. I really thought we were able to take it down over there, but I guess not. It is surviving with 1 HP. Anyway, now this turn I did go for Bug Bite just to make sure that I have some HP with the Flame Wheel. But we are definitely gonna be taking it down in this turn. So these Pokemon till now were fine. I mean, we were able to actually defeat it. But you will see which Pokemon she has in the end, and it's really the only thing that I'm really worried about. I guess this is her last Pokemon, and it's her Lapras. So her Lapras can actually Gigantamax, and this is the Pokemon that I'm really worried about. Like, I really don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I don't think my Pikachu will really survive the Lapras hit. So I guess we're gonna go to Shelmet and at least try to stall its turns. I guess the Gigantamax turns is what I meant. But I won't be Dynamaxing Shelmet over here, as it would be simply me wasting my Dynamax turn. So I'll go ahead and try using Protect. Shelmet does have that move, and we can actually see how much damage we actually get from a Gigantamax Pokemon. I'm really hoping that Shelmet will at least last for 2 turns. If not, we are gonna be in a bit of a pickle. So let's see how this one goes. I really like the Gigantamax form of Lapras. It just looks amazing. But it is equally scary if you're in a Nuzlocke challenge, just like me. And here we are protecting ourselves. And of course she is going to be using her signature move, which is Renaissance. This is bad. Okay, at least we did survive it, but we did get hurt a bit more, which is expected. I don't think we'll survive this next turn, but I mean we don't really have a choice. So we are gonna be going down right here. This is pretty sad. I mean, Shelmet did a lot for me over here. It actually saved me 2 turns of her, I guess, Gigantamax Lapras. I think this is the turn where I can actually go ahead and try bringing out Pikachu. I'm still not sure if Pikachu is gonna go down for her 3rd move, but I'm hoping it does not. So let's see how this one goes. I'm super nervous for this one. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be Dynamaxing my Pikachu just to make sure that I have enough defense to at least take one of the Lapras hits. I know I can't really take down the Lapras in one hit with my Pikachu. Even though I'm using a Gigantamax move, I don't think it will really work out. So my only chance is to survive her 1 turn and then try to attack her. Alright, here we go. And that did nothing. It did paralyze the Lapras, but I was expecting a bit more power than that. And okay, we did survive 1 turn. Now I can actually switch out, but if I do switch out in this turn, I think it would really, I guess I would just miss out on my Dynamax. So I did decide to actually go ahead and use my Dynamax move again. Of course it doesn't take down the Lapras, but it actually took down my... This is bad. Pikachu is only my electric type Pokemon that I had in my team. So losing it was pretty bad. I guess I should have switched out over there. I mean, at least Coonite or Dreadnought would have been able to take down the Surf. But I guess we lost our Pikachu. I am pretty devastated on this. I was not really expecting it, but I guess it's a loss that I do have to actually accept at this point. Of course, I had Coonite come in and try using Drill Peck, even though it doesn't really do too much damage. I guess I was not thinking right over here since I just lost my Pikachu. I could have used Steel Wing, which would have actually had a super effective move against Lapras. But anyway, we were able to defeat her Lapras and get our 6th gym badge. Although it did cost me my Pikachu, I guess it's okay. Maybe some other of my Pokemons can learn a electric type move. I really hope so. Anyway, we have finally got our 6th gym badge. This is amazing. Alright, we did lose Pikachu, but I think this is the best outcome that we did get. I did thought I might lose more than 2 Pokemons, but we are good. I think the 7th gym badge won't be this difficult, as we don't really have to use Dynamaxing over there. And I guess I'm quite happy with this outcome. I mean, sometimes we do have to sacrifice our Pokemons. We really can't do anything. At least we were able to easily get through with Cobonite. Anyway, I really can't do too much. I mean, at this point, I do have to actually release out my Pikachu. So I'll just go ahead and do that, because the next cutscene that I have, I do have to actually battle Hop again. So I really can't use Pikachu at that time. So I'll go ahead and just switch out Pikachu for that battle. And we can just, I guess, add another Pokemon into our team. This is actually really sad. I was not expecting losing both Pikachu and Shelmet in the same battle. But now that we have lost it, I guess we can't really do anything. So let me quickly go ahead and place them both in the box. And we can actually release them both. I mean, I can actually keep them in the box. You don't really have to release them, but I believe that's the best way to do so. I did decide to actually add Togepi into my team. I'll go ahead and try to train it up and evolve it in the next episode. But this is a goodbye for Pikachu, as well as our Shelmet that we recently caught. Even though we didn't get to know Shelmet too much, I guess it did help us in the cause, so goodbye. Anyway, now that it's done, we are gonna be going out and there is gonna be another cutscene. So I'll go ahead and go through this whole cutscene. I'll just cut it out and we can actually go ahead and battle Hop directly. Well, here we are. We are gonna be battling Hop. I think this is one of the closest battles we're having. I mean, we just had a battle with him in Route 8. Anyway, this time he is gonna be having his Dubwool, which he didn't have in the previous two battles. Now it's actually kind of nice to see his partner back. And let's see how we can actually deal with this Dubwool. The best strategy over here is to just try and I guess use either Rock Tomb or Ice Beam. So I did decide to go with Ice Beam and let's see how much damage it actually does. Now the main reason for going to Ice Beam is because it's actually having a icy weather outside. So I thought maybe that will actually give me an advantage. And it seems like his Dubwool is now frozen. Not bad. I guess this turn I can actually go ahead and either try Razor Shell, which should actually do more damage as it's quite a powerful move. And yes, we have defeated Dubwool. Not bad. Alright, let's see what he brings out next. And Vibrava is at level 45. That's pretty cool. He is bringing out his Pincurchin. At least that's how I think it's pronounced. And I guess we do have to switch out at this point. I decided going to Rillaboom would be safer rather than keeping Drednaw out over here. Alright, here we have Rillaboom, who we actually didn't take into the 6th gym as it was quite weak against the ice type Pokemons. But let me try using Drum Beating right here. So this should do a lot of damage. And yes, it has. Alright, so that's not bad. Anyway, it seems like Pincurchin is actually a electric type Pokemon, which I guess I never realized it was. Anyway, I think he'll go ahead and use a Hyper Potion here. So I did decide to use Razor Leaf. This should actually bring it down to at least around half health, which is actually a good place for me to go ahead and use Drum Beating. And yeah, not bad. That was really good. Even with Razor Leaf, I can still take it down in 2 hits. Alright, let me quickly go ahead and try using Razor Leaf again. And we have taken down his second Pokemon. Not bad. Let's see which he brings out next. Thankfully, Rillaboom is at level 44, which is pretty cool. Alright, he is actually bringing out his Cobonite, which means that I guess I do have to go back to Drednaw since, I just lost my Pikachu. This actually hurts because Pikachu would have been easily able to take down his Corviknight. Now, I believe Corviknight can be taken down easily with the help of Drednaw by using Rock Tomb. Again, we still have Ice Beam, which is another move to use as well. Anyway, I did decide to go to Rock Tomb as I thought it might actually do more damage. And also the bonus is that it decreases the opponent's speed. But as you can see here, Corviknight is more interested in using Scary Face. Okay, I guess my Drednaw is gonna be a bit slower after this. But this turn I did try using Ice Beam. Now I'm not really sure why he used I guess Scary Face again. But even though we are slower, I think we can actually take down the Corviknight. Seems like Ice Beam really doesn't do too much damage. So I did decide to go ahead and try using Razor Shell. I think Razor Shell is a really good move on Drednaw as it does a lot of damage. Thankfully, the Drill Peck by Corviknight didn't really do anything as we are part rock. And we of course missed the Razor Shell, so I do have to try using that again. Alright, let's see if we hit this turn, which we do, and we have taken down the Corviknight. Not bad. Alright, now that we have it down, let's see which Pokemon he brings out next. Now, it seems like my Togepi is learning a lot of new moves, but I haven't yet got a chance to actually train it up, so I'm just adding it into my team for now. Alright, now let's see which Pokemon I can actually bring out. I did finally choose Rillaboom since usually drum beating does the work for me. It's a really strong move and it helps a lot, especially when he is bringing out his starter Pokemon. Not bad. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually take it down in one hit. Of course, Inteleon is gonna be much faster than us, which means it gets to move first. Thankfully, the Sniper Shot doesn't really do too much damage, so we still have a chance. And we have taken down the Inteleon in one hit. Alright, still we are on the top. Let's see which Pokemon he brings out next. I believe there is still at least 2 Pokemons in his team. So let's see which one is next. I think it will be his Snorlax. Yup. Here is the bane of my existence. I really have no idea how I'm gonna be dealing with the Snorlax. For now, I think the best thing I can do is just use Centiskorch like the last time, and I'm actually hoping that this battle doesn't get dragged like the last time. I mean, last time it was just 5 minutes of me just trying to take down the Snorlax. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how we can actually do this. This turn, Snorlax is at level 39 and it seems like it's his last Pokemon. So I guess our only goal is to take it down at this point. As usual, I did start with a Flame Wheel and he is going for a Body Slam. Alright, thankfully there was no Paralyze. That is one good thing. And we are going to be getting our health a bit back from the leftover. Alright, this turn I'll go ahead and use Bug Bite. Let's see how much this does. This actually did a lot of damage. So I guess I was right the last time when I said Bug Bite would have done more damage. Next time if I see Snorlax, I'll just go ahead and use Bug Bite. That way we can actually easily take it down. Anyway, I think it should go down over here. So I did just clutch and go ahead using Bug Bite. Thankfully, Snorlax is down and we were lucky enough to win this battle. Not bad. Now that we have defeated Trainer Hop, we do get a chance to move on and out of Sir Chester. This turn, we are actually going ahead and going to Route 9. But before that, Vibrava is evolving. Yes, I was actually hoping this would actually happen after this battle, and I'm really happy. Finally, we have Flygon. Flygon is an amazing Pokemon, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 3. Anytime I used to play Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire, I used to always make sure I had a Trapinch in my team, and I really like Flygon. And it's cool that it's actually learning Dragon Claw over here, so I'm actually happy we have a solid Pokemon. I don't know, I think now I can actually forget about losing Pikachu, because we have got a Flygon. Alright, so this was amazing. So let's go ahead and make our way out of Surchester, go to Route 9, and we will be finally getting the ability to go on water, and I'm really excited for that as well. Alright, now we do have around 2 trainers in this route, and I do want to go ahead and just battle them before we move on. So let me quickly go ahead and defeat both of these trainers. The first one has a Barracuda, which is one of the Pokemon that I was trying to get in just before Gym 2, but unfortunately I didn't get. Anyway, we should be able to take it down in one hit, even though it is faster than us. I don't think it will be too much of a trouble. And we have taken it down. Alright. Now she does have another Pokemon in her team. Let's quickly see which Pokemon she has. And Rillaboom is at level 45. Alright. She has a Lantern. Now that is a really good Pokemon, and I think if I do get a chance to actually catch this one, I would have. Anyway, let me quickly use Drum Beating, and that should be able to at least take down the Lantern to half health. Or maybe take it down in one hit. Not bad. So now that we have defeated her, I think we can't yet go into the waters, so we do have to actually go ahead and move on. There are a few items in this whole route as well, so I do want to try and get that items as well. Alright, let me go down over here. Now we do have an encounter in Route 9, but I won't be really taking the encounters right now. But here we have another trainer, so let me quickly battle her as well. Alright, she has a Darumaka, which is a very rare Pokemon. And it's kind of cool since Darumaka in this game is an ice type. Alright, it seems like I had Kovanite in the beginning, so I'll go ahead and try using Drill Peck. And it seems like we got a crit hit. Alright, so that was one hit. Let's see if she has any other Pokemons. If not, we are good. And Flygon is at level 46. Now, I think my Pokemons are a bit over leveled, but since I still don't have a fighting type Pokemon, I think it's completely fair. Alright, she seems to have a Bellossom, which is another rare Pokemon. I think I really like her Pokemon selections at this point. Alright, we have defeated her as well. And I think that's all the trainers we have in this route. So I think we can actually move on. We do have a small cutscene that's coming up. Again with the same, the same 2 Team Hill members who were actually blocking us in Route 5. And we will be finally getting a upgrade for our bike as well. So I'm really excited on that. Alright, this was pretty cool. Well, time to move on. And we are actually quite close. I actually really like this Route 9 as Surchester Bay is an amazing area. Now, regarding these different areas in Route 9, initially I thought maybe I can have 2 different encounters since these 2 areas are actually quite different. But later on I just decided that for now I'll go ahead and catch a Pokemon from the Surchester Bay. And if we do not really have enough team members, to fill my team, that is, if I have team members less than 5 or less than 6, then I can actually come back and get a encounter maybe. Anyway, I think we can actually go ahead and battle these two team members again. As usual, each of them should be having one Pokemon, so this is not that difficult. But they do have a dark type Pokemon as usually, and I might have to actually use that Brick Break TM on one of my Pokemons. I actually forgot to teach that, I did have the TM, but I forgot to teach it to my Pokemons, which was really bad. So at least I hope I'll do that before the 7th gym. Anyway, it's quick and easy with these team members as they really have Pokemons that are quite low in level. Alright, that Zigzagoon was at level 29, which is quite low for this part of the game. I was at least expecting them to have Pokemon around level 40 at least. But it seems like the Pangoro over here is at level 40, so not bad. At least thankfully the Pangoro didn't go ahead and use any fighting type move. That would have been really bad, Thankfully we were able to actually bring it down, which means we have won this battle. And I'm quite surprised that she had 2 Pokemons. I really thought she would have only 1. Anyway, I think that's all the Pokemon battle we'll have over here. And I think the team members will be letting us go at this point. So, guess we are good with the situation. Anyway, talking about the 7th gym, I'm actually a bit worried about that. As long as any of my Pokemons can learn the fighting type move, I think we should be good. But in case if they don't, then I do have to find a way of, defeating their Pokemons. Alright, here is the cutscene over. And finally we are able to traverse the waters. So I'll quickly go ahead and pick up some of these items that we skipped. The first one is the zoom lens right here. Really good item. And I think I might actually go ahead and use it. Anyway, we do have to go back a bit. You might remember there was a side path right next to that rivulet. And of course, there is an item right here as well, which I might have forgotten to pick up. And I have to be quite careful. I do not want to encounter a Pokemon right here. And this is actually a really good item. I mean, Max Potion is always welcomed. We still haven't got the chance of buying Max Potions in the shop. But I think now that we have the 6th gym, the 6th gym badge, I think we can actually go ahead and buy some. Anyway, right around here, we do have a TM that's kind of really special. And it's actually the TM for Avalanche. This is a great move, but I don't really like it because of its accuracy. For now, I think Ice Beam will do. Now, here we are in Circhester Bay, and I'm actually planning to completely explore this route. I think this route is one of the largest as it's quite tricky. There are a lot of areas in between that have small hidden items, right like this over here. Pearl String is pretty cool and it does sell for a lot of Pokédollars in store on site. So if you're lucky and you have a seller over there who's gonna buy your Pearl String, please go ahead and sell it away. Alright. Now I do want to explore this whole route just to make sure I pick up all the items right here. Since this is the first route that we're getting to actually ride our bike on the water, we do have a lot of hidden items over here. Just like how we have a Never Melt Ice right here, which is amazing, especially if you find a Ice type Pokemon. Alright, there are a few trainers over here as well. And most of them have really good Pokemons. If you really want to train up your Pokemons, I think this route is amazing. Anyway, I think it's time for me to actually go ahead and battle all of these trainers. So let me quickly heal up my team members and we can move on. Alright, here we have a first trainer. Let me quickly go ahead and battle him. I presume he'll have a fighting type Pokemon, which means that having Cobonite in the beginning should be good. And yes, he does have a sock. I guess we can actually take it down in one hit, especially with the help of Drill Peck. Alright, let me quickly use that move and... oh, his sock is actually faster. So now I'm wondering how fast my Cobonite really is. I mean, if his sock is faster than it, I really don't know what else to do. But at least we are a bit over leveled. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. And this guy has a throw as well. Okay, he has the duo. So let's see if we are faster over here. And yes, we are. So we are able to take down his second Pokemon immediately. Alright, not bad. I guess we have a lot of trainers in this route to go through as well. Minimum 5 to 6 of them. So I do want to actually go around battling all of them. I think this episode is one of those larger episodes since I'm trying to cover such a big route. If you guys want me to keep the episodes a bit shorter, please let me know. I'll go ahead and cut it out as well. And there is a Toxapex. Oh my god, I really like that Pokemon. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure we can actually catch it. I mean, as long as it's an encounter that you can get within the grass, then I'm good. If not, I guess I won't really have that much chance of catching it. But anyway, here we have another trainer and let's see what he has. Alright, seems like he has a Cloyster and I guess we can actually try and take it down. Now, whenever there is a Ice type Pokemon in front of Rillaboom, I'm really nervous. Grass type Pokemons are really not that good against Ice type and makes me really nervous. Thankfully, we were able to take down the Cloyster over here, or else we would have been in a bit of trouble. But it seems like most of my Pokemons have actually leveled up. And since Rillaboom is learning Wood Hammer, I'll go ahead and teach it that move. Wood Hammer is an amazing move. I think especially it's quite cool. But I believe it takes down the HP of the user as well, so I do have to be really careful when I'm using this move. Alright, so now that we have got so much levels on all of our team members, I am actually being a bit worried of, having them over leveled. But I guess the next gym or the 7th gym is having Pokemons around level 47. So I think we are still good with this. Anyway, here we have another item. It's actually a protector. This is more of a trading Pokemon for evolution item. And it's not quite useful for me. Now I'm really trying to avoid all of these encounters with the Pokemon right here. Just to make sure I still have a chance of getting an encounter in this route. That's actually my main priority and I do not want to miss out anything. Alright, I guess we have explored that side, so we do have to go to the right. And I guess I did skip one of the trainer, which I guess I do have to come back on a later stage. But for now, let's go ahead and go to the left side. I am actually trying to jump out of the way of these Mantikes and Mantines. They are quite scary as they just come up from different areas, and if you encounter them, then I guess I'm gonna be losing the encounter for Route 9. Alright, it seems like we have another trainer who might have a fighting type Pokemon. So I'll go ahead and quickly switch in Cobonite in the beginning. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and battle the trainer as well. Now, I did forget there was an item over there, so I quickly went ahead and picked it up as well. It's actually a black belt, and if I did have Pangoro, I would have definitely given this item to it. But unfortunately, we do not have any fighting type Pokemon. Anyway, here is another new Pokemon introduced in this game, which actually design wise looks amazing. I think it's called Graplock, at least that's how I think it's pronounced. But it's just a pure fighting type Pokemon and we were easily able to defeat it. I've never got a chance to use Graplock over here in my team before, so if I do any playthroughs in the future, I'll definitely try and get this into my team. And now that I'm really thinking about it, maybe in the future I'll get a chance to actually have a Nuzlocke playthrough for Pokemon Sword. And in that I might try and get a Graplock into my team. That would actually sound like a really good plan. So if you guys want me to do that, please let me know. I'll go ahead and do that playthrough as well. Anyway, for now, our main goal is to try and traverse through this route and make sure that we have picked up all of the items right here in Route 9. And by saying that, I almost lost this item. I guess I just went forward without seeing it. But here is the TM for Rock Slide. So this is pretty cool. Another really good move. I might be able to switch it out for Rock Tomb in a later stage. But for now, we are over here in the other side of Route 9. And I think we still have a few places right around the sea. Maybe one or two trainers that I might have missed, which I do want to actually go back and battle as well. But for now, I'll go ahead and pick out all of these items on the beach. They are quite good items. Most of them will give you a lot of Pokemoney as well. And now that I've picked up the items, I'll quickly battle this trainer right here. Alright, it's another swimmer. And she has a Toxapex. Not bad. I really like Toxapex. Personally, I have used it in my playthrough once. And it's an amazing Pokemon. Alright. Now, I might have to actually switch out my Pokemon. Rillaboom is really not the Pokemon for Toxapex. So, let me actually switch out. Maybe either to Cobonite or Flygon. Flygon does have Earthquake, and Earthquake is an amazing move to have, especially on a poison type Pokemon. Now that I think of it, I think this is the first time we're actually battling with Flygon after it evolved from Vibrava. So this should be amazing. So this is how you'll know how strong Flygon is. Even though it is 6 level higher, I think Flygon is really strong. And it is quite fast for a dragon type Pokemon. And I think that's actually quite helpful when I'm going to the 8th gym. Anyway, some of my Pokemons are at level 47. And I still do not want to believe that they are over leveled. I think this is totally fine. But if you don't want me to over level the Pokemons for the 8th gym, please let me know. Or the 7th gym. Anyway, here we are on the other side. And we do have 2 more battles to go through. I guess it's actually a double battle, which I think we can actually go ahead and complete in this episode. And now that we are here near Spikemoth, I think I'll go ahead and end out this episode once we actually complete this trainer battle. In the next episode, I think we can actually go ahead and get our 7th gym badge as well as explore some of the other areas. I know there are a few areas still left in Route 9 that I have yet to explore. Maybe we can actually do that on a further episode. But for now, let's quickly go ahead and I guess defeat these 2 trainers. So they do have some really good Pokemon. One has a Maractus, another one a Toxicity. Alright, I did decide to actually switch out Rillaboom due to Toxicity being over there. And having Cobonite on the field is amazing since it doesn't really get hit by the poison type move. Alright, Maractus is down. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And I guess in the next turn we can actually take down the Toxicity as well. For a moment there, I actually forgot that Toxicity is a part electric type Pokemon. So I did decide to actually switch out Cover Knight again, since it really can't do that much damage. I did decide to switch out to Flygon just in case Toxicity does use a electric type move on Cover Knight. And I decided to just go ahead and try to use Flame Wheel on Centiskorch. Alright, and that is good damage. I'm really happy that it was able to take down half of Toxicity's health. Unlike I predicted, Toxicity did go ahead and use a poison type move on Centiskorch instead of Flygon. So, alright, I guess we can't really use Earthquake, but at least we can try using Dragon Claw. And we have defeated the trainer. Alright, so that was pretty cool. I think Route 9 is pretty huge, and if you go through all the trainers in Route 9, it usually overlevels your Pokemon for the 7th gym. Especially since my Pokemons are quite at a high level, I think I won't train them up right away. Maybe after the 7th gym, I guess I'll just come back and battle all of the trainers. Alright, this has been a long episode, and I think this is a perfect place for me to end out this episode. We are right in the entrance of Spikemoth, and there is gonna be another cutscene that is coming soon. But I think that's a good starting for the next episode. Also, it seems like I do have to go ahead and train up Togepi over here. Maybe have it fully evolved into a Togekiss. I am not sure. But thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It's really supporting me a lot. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.